This is the time of year when allergies start popping up along with spring flowers. So joining me now to talk about natural ways to treat allergy symptoms is Dr. Clark Hansen from the Hansen Clinic of Natural Medicine. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. My poor mom is suffering every day.
Remember you told me about her last year?
Yes.
This is the time you want to be outside. It's beautiful, gorgeous weather. I love the smell of orange blossoms.
Me too.
But for some people, it's misery.
Yes.
Because their eyes start watering, their nose starts running, they just get all congested, they can't think, they can't see. It's just an awful time of year, but they should be enjoying it.
And the topic of conversation is with their girlfriends, oh, I'm taking this, oh, I'm taking this, and they're taking all these over-the-counter medicines, but they have some pretty serious side effects.
Yeah, very serious, and there's A to Z. We've got Allegra, Benadryl, Claritin, ABC, we skipped to Z, Zyrtec, but there's quite a few in between. There's a lot of drugs. These are multi-billion-dollar industry drugs.
Right, right.
And tens of millions of patients or people are taking them to relieve their allergy symptoms, and they don't know about these side effects. What happens is the pharmaceutical industry, when they test these drugs, they only test them on about maybe 1,000, maybe as much as 5,000 patients, and only for 2 to 4 weeks, the average for these drugs. And so you don't notice all the side effects. The ones they tell you, listed in the physician's reference manual, will be drowsiness, dry eyes, dry mouth, dry nose. Of course, that's the antihistamine making it too dry.
Right.
But dizziness, somnolence, so you get not only drowsy but real sleepy.
Yes,
and that's about all you hear. And Claritin is supposed to be less sedating, but it still causes drowsiness, depending upon the person. So they are central nervous system depressants. And what people don't learn is that until after they get out and millions of people start using them, we find the other side effects. And Seldane was one of the best allergy antihistamines, and it actually caused fatal heart irregularities and arrhythmias. A lot of patients died. And what happens now, the pharmaceutical industry doesn't find this out until they get out and millions are taking them and people start to die. And it used to be if one patient died, they'd take that drug off the market. Now it's up to almost 100. So we've got Allegra, which is a second generation of Seldane. It's a metabolite of Seldane. We're kind of wondering, is this going to start to cause problems? Well, how do you know about this? Where do you find out?
Well, is there anything that's safe that you can take to relieve this, you know, the water eyes, the sneezing, the miseries?
Nature is so incredible. Why do two people go outside? One person loves the smell of citrus blossoms. The next person says, oh, I hate it. It makes my eyes water. It makes me sneeze. It's because of a deficiency, not of Zyrtec, not of Claritin, a deficiency of bioflavonoids. So fruits mainly are the main ingredients that we use that have these bioflavonoids. Grapes are the most potent of all of these, and the grape seeds is the best. But we can't find grape seeds too much. In the grocery store, you can't even find seeded grapes anymore.
Plus, I don't want to eat the seeds anyway.
No, I had a friend tell me he planted grapes in his backyard. It took 2 years to grow. They had seeds in them. He had no idea that grapes had seeds in them, so he ripped them all out. But what we have is mutant grapes is what these are. This is one in generation. You can't, you know, they can't reproduce.
So is that what you have here then?
So these are the ingredients that I put in my product called Flavanox. Now I've created a whole line of products, Dr. Hansen's Vital Formulations. Over my 22 years of practice, I found out what works, what doesn't work. And so we've got the seeds of grapes, and these are about 5 pounds of grapes here.
In one of these?
The 5 pounds of grapes makes about that much bioflavonoids from the seeds and the skins. So what we do is we take the grape seeds, we add it to Camellia sinensis. This is green tea. It's decaffeinated. We add that with quercetin, which comes from onions. The yellow part of the outside of an orange that you throw, or onion you throw away, that's got quercetin in it. And then vitamin C. So those 4 ingredients are what make up Flavanox, and this does better than the antihistamines, which only block histamine once it's in the body.
Right.
This actually strengthens the mast cells. And I have some pictures of the mast cells to show.
And you said that's the key. You're strengthening those cells.
Right. They actually enhance the body's immune function rather than just block histamine. So the mast cell releases those little dots there, histamine going out of the mast cell, and those big yellow balls are pollen. That pollen can be citrus blossom pollen, it can be ragweed. Those cause the histamine to be released. That causes the runny nose, the watery, itchy eyes, the burning. So those things, the allergy medicines just block the histamine, which can cause too much drying, cause then infections, but they also cause depression and severe mood disorders. So we've got a slide to show some of the side effects.
Yeah, that's with those over-the-counter things that you hear so much about. And
right.
some of them are, you know, obvious ones. The fatigue, I know that that kind of goes along with it, but some of them are pretty
The drowsiness,
serious. Yeah.
everybody knows that.
And hyperactivity
dizziness,
in children, like they need more of
hyperactivity
that.
in children. Children are more sensitive, so if you give it to children, it can actually cause not only hyperactivity, but erratic sleep and mood disorders. They'll get very depressed, they'll get aggressive, they have ADD-like symptoms, they can even get hypertension, especially in children.
Okay.
So
yeah, there's a lot of scary stuff out there when it comes to this. Now, if you want to learn more, because I know a lot of people, you probably sparked a lot of interest thinking, uh-oh, that's me.
Right.
You have a seminar coming up, you really explain this in more detail, right?
Monday, March 23rd, we're going to have a seminar at the Scottsdale Mustang Library. It's right next to the Scottsdale Memorial Hospital, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. We'd like everybody to come, bring your questions. If you're taking any of these allergy medications, you need to find out what the side effects are. A lot of people have no idea. You can go to our website, drhansen.com, and start to learn about it. Okay. But come bring your questions. We're going to have products there available so you can actually start to experience this. We want you to go out and get it now. Some people are already having allergy symptoms. It's really strong right now.
They've already had them,
And you don't want to be messing around with these drugs. These are made from nature. They work in harmony with the body. They strengthen the cells of the body. And they have side benefits instead of side effects. They actually enhance the collagen of the body throughout the body, which is the skin, the blood vessels, the immune system.
All right,
it's
Dr.
fabulous.
Hansen. Well, thank you very much, because I know this is a big problem for a lot of folks. If you want more information, including the details on the seminar that we just spoke about, you can visit Dr. Hansen at drhansen.com. There's the phone number right there on your screen. Give him a call. Start feeling better now.